Excuse me. My bad. Ooh, allergies. But yeah, let's get into a hip hop 101. It's been a minute since I got to do one. Excuse me. But we in here. Appreciate everybody for tapping in, thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. We're gonna talk about Most Def saying Drake not hip hop, DJ Akademiks, Dirty Macking, and Danny Green, and kind of gonna tie what Pete Rock said about the current state of hip hop right now into the Drake fiasco. So obviously, people that Drake fans got offended, mostly dudes that rock purses and paint their fingernails and watch watch the Grassity reruns. But I didn't see no lies what Most Def said. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, they're polluting hip hop, and they're doing it purposely. And Wiz Khalifa had a famous line. I think was it on the Taylor All Ice album? He said, "Yeah, I'm a pop rapper. I pop up and make $100 million." He embraced it. You know what I'm saying? He didn't cry like Drake about it. And Drake, reposted the Method Man interview, but he wondered why like Wu-Tang, would rather do a song with Logic over him. You know what I'm saying? Like it's facts. You know what I'm saying? Like the dude is, and I ain't mad at you. At the end of the day, Lil Wayne and Carter 3, a lot of hardcore Wayne fans ain't really like the Carter 3 because he crossed over. A lot of people didn't really like, felt like when Jay-Z did change clothes and some of the shit that he did, like he tried to, cross over. So at the end of the day, it comes a time where damn near every artist, they gonna cross over. That's what the industry wants. If you want your deals to keep growing in stature, that's what you gotta do. You think, if Rihanna never had no crossover, she would have Finny Savage. That's I think she just took a minor role in that company. That company's that's a $1 billion corporation now. She worth $1 billion, so the corporation is probably a multi-billion dollar corporation. So I ain't, at the end of the day, yeah, they killed LL Cool J for doing some of the things that Drake getting praised for days, different times. They killed MC Hammer, Vanilla Ice. A lot of rappers, got killed for what Drake is doing right now. I mean, at the end of the day, he can rap, but then that's been under fire because he got people that's writing for him. You go back and you talk about Charlemagne the God, where he talked about he talked about how it was Charlemagne the guy was somebody, I think it was him, talked about how they didn't understand at the time Drake was freestyling but reading off a pad. He was reading off a pad, and he didn't really know why he was freestyling. You really going off the top, right? But they was like, we don't know why he reading off a notepad, why he freestyling in the studio. And then they pretty much figured it out down the line, kind of when the Meek beef card coming, when he was using Quentin Miller, which quite a few rappers apparently lose Quentin Miller. It's just not, Drake, what I'm saying? It's quite a few rappers, whatever, right? But, it all made sense because at the end of the day, he was trying to show them that he write his own raps. But at the end of the day, he's an artist. You know how people try to say, well, it doesn't change anything that Kanye really don't write his own raps. He's one of the greatest artists. I mean, artistry will change. What makes Kanye any different? And I'm going to talk about DJ Akademiks and then dive a little bit deeper on this Drake thing. But what makes Kanye any different than Puff Daddy then? People try to make excuses for people that they like. The rules is the rules. What make them any different than Swiss Beats? Than Dr. Dre? If you rapping, you stealing niggas' whole songs. And him and Dre was known for borrowing people. I'm being nice by saying borrowing people production as well, too. So what makes Drake any different from that? It doesn't. He, and when you a rapper, I mean, yeah, your voice matters. But I had an argument with somebody, years ago. They told me, well, what's the difference between somebody R&B writing singing somebody else what they wrote? It's different because R&B is more about the vocal talent. Yeah, you can write it. Yeah, Jimmy Jam and Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis can write it, but can they sing it like Force MD? Can they sing it like Janet Jackson? Can they sing it like Ronnie, Ricky, Robbie, Mommy, and Mike and whatever and Johnny? No. When you sing it, it's the vocals, it's the soul, it's the way you hitting. Whitney and Mariah was two of the best vocalists of all time. But if they sung some of the shit that, and they better vocalists than Mary J. Blige, but if they sung some of the shit Mary J. sung, it wouldn't sound the same and probably wouldn't even sound as good. So it's a whole different type of, when you talk about singers and lead singers and, that's different. Rap, it got different rules. You got to write it. The hook, you can have somebody write the hook. That's cool. Somebody wrote a bar or whatever. All right, cool. But you stealing niggas' whole songs, niggas' whole verses. Come on. Where's the originality at? And P Rock, he went on to speak on basically hip hop lost its integrity chasing money. Everybody selling out. They no longer chasing the people with the talent. They chasing the people who ready to sell their souls. That's where we at with it. It ain't about talent no more. They can make anybody talent, but now I think it's starting to show that, and they never really wanted, they never really wanted hip hop to take off. They never really wanted the culture to take off. They never really wanted rap to take off. If you look at it, rap had a huge impact on R&B in the 90s. They never wanted that to take off. If you watch the Wu-Tang series, a number of hip hop or rap documentaries, they ain't wanted that shit to take off. When they found out they can monetize it and they can control it, a lot of these guys like Jimmy Iovine left rock and roll, Laurie Corrin left his money. Everybody came to finesse these dudes, and they were still finessing people like Taylor Swift. You know what I'm saying? They still finesse the Britney Spears out of their masters and publishing, just using her as an example. I don't know. They still finessing them. They be out here famous and broke. So they still finessing them. So it's not a black thing. They just found out, oh, this is something new. That's something hot. We can just milk their ass real quick. They never thought hip hop would take it this far. In my Biggie voice, they never thought it'd be this far. This has a cultural impact. You go back to CB4, watch the movie CB4. It's a lot of gems in that movie. Look how they rapping, and then the main guy that's trying to stop them, the politician, his son had all this shit on the wall. He was huge fans. But let's talk about DJ Akademiks. I ain't gonna talk about, like I said, I ain't talking about nobody dying, nobody shot, get killed. If you come here for that, I ain't doing that no more. I ain't here, it's always the same repetitive shit. I ain't got time for it. But this right here is very, very interesting. All right. So I seen this interview. I would play it, but they being petty on YouTube. So for the most part, this nigga's a mark. Like, I don't even know how people even like really sub and follow this dude other than for information, right? He has no bottom line, like he has no low. If he got to go underground and do some shit, that's the type of dude that he is. And that's the type of dude that's mad corny. And corny don't even make you not cool or cool. You just do some hoe ass shit. You know what I'm saying? And for him to do this just some, at the end of the day, they say don't hate the player, hate the game. If anything, I felt that Danny Green did him a solid here. If a nigga can come up and pull your chick, hey, man, at the end of the day, bro, and you ain't put a ring on it, hey, go right ahead. But DJ Akademiks remembers NBA guard Danny Green hit on his girlfriend and how he retaliated, and his girl reciprocated it. So, with these dudes being scared to lose these women, bro, like, I understand, like, if you got kids or, you financially trying to get on your feet, which everybody fall off, hey, be scared to lose your family. But I got to agree with Cody Holcomb. You got to, as a man, you got to be prepared to lose it all, you know what I'm saying, when dealing with women. This is why when you plant your flag, it ain't cemented. When you plant your flag, you planting it in the yard. I tell you that all the time, man. Women cheat more than men. And I'm going to start back doing videos on another channel pretty soon. Just bear with me, right? Women cheat more than men. I'm going to do a part 2 to that. It's just a fact. You think you laying next to her, you think, she going out to the grocery store and, and you can't control no woman. All you got to do is pay attention, peep game. You ain't even got to go through her phone for it. It's peep game. But a lot of y'all don't want to peep game. Y'all want to take the signs. You know what I'm saying? They got that little show that I be seeing the homie AOQ. Go check his channel out. Hell, great channel. Great advice. And when people say it's not your woman, it's just your turn, you have simp niggas or niggas who don't know no better who will tell you, like, oh man, that's just the life, man. Bullshit. Seeing a woman just say 90% of women, her clients cheat. And these women that go to church, so when somebody else show you that your girl could be pulled, man, hey, it's time to move on, bro. It is what it is. She cheat. It's time to move on. Or you she ain't gonna respect you, bro. Trust and believe me, she ain't gonna respect you, bro. She ain't gonna respect you. She ain't gonna respect you as a man. So DJ Akademiks should have just been like, yeah, you got it, bro. But what he did was some new generation hoe ass shit, and he blamed it on the Jersey way. So he said DJ Akademiks, let's just get to the quote. I'm not gonna play the video, it'd be on some whole shit. So interestingly enough, Green got married to his wife, Blair Bashan, not too long after the incident. So apparently, he said this is after, according to the story, he said they was already married. So I don't know, but hey, let's just go with what they said. His academic voice how frustrated he was, especially because his lady was responding to Danny. Well, let's start off from the beginning. So D'Angelo knows how to get his name out there. While he does it controversially, he has become a brand unto himself. The Jamaican-born social media star and his critics seems to always be in some particular situations. Late last year, for example, he and rapper Saucy Santana got into a vicious, quite hilarious back and forth. It all began because Santana is close friends with, okay, I don't care about that. At the end of the day, dog, you beefing with somebody from that community, it's a lose-lose. Why? Not going back and forth when somebody who don't know who they are. However, this time Akademiks was not the instigator. Instead, it was journeyman shooting guard. Wow, journeyman shooting guard Danny Green, 16-year NBA veteran, apparently slid into the DMs of Akademiks' girlfriend. According to him, this all went down right after he won the finals with the Toronto Raptors in 2019. He went into full detail about it on the Facto show, according to Hip Hop DX. Interestingly enough, Green got married to his wife, Blair Bashan, not too long after the incident. He said it was before the incident, or they just got married. Academic voiced how frustrated he was, especially because his lady was responding to Danny. So when he noticed this, he decided to fire right back and pull the same stunt going after Blair. DJ Academic said to her, listen, your husband is trying to get my girl, so I need you. What's up? Let's swap it out. Danny's wife denied that, and that is when he made his message clear. If you don't believe me, go check his phone because I got it on the other end. Don't mess with my girl. At the end of the day, bro, this how y'all getting down, bro. This how y'all getting down. Don't know, ain't no heterosexual male moving like that, bro. Ain't no heterosexual real dude moving like that, bro. Ain't nobody moving like that, bro. That's something a female to do. At the end of the day, I'm gonna see if she entertaining. And she was entertaining. You gotta get rid of her. Bye, go fuck Danny. Bye. Danny don't owe me no money. Danny ain't putting no hands on me. Danny just showed me that my girl ain't really my girl. Cool. It was just my turn. I done spent on a merry-go-round. I didn't hit. He should be hitting every just different type of way. But what you go do is you go hit his wife up and go tell, like, nigga, you was weak. Go check his phone. Man, if I'm Danny Green, bro, I'd have had dude Molly Wop. And you notice how, Danny, dudes like DJ Akademiks and the dude that Stephen A just went at the other day, how they move. They can't even show their face in public, bro. You talk too much shit that you can't even move in public because your boy has security. He got touched up everywhere. LA Fitness on the street, the whole nine. We ain't heard from him since. So DJ Akademiks ain't even stand enough guy to stand on what he say. Do y'all really see him at award shows? You know what I'm saying? Y'all, he stay in that gaming chair, stay here, do podcast. Man, that dude can't even go walk up the street. You ain't that famous, nigga. You do so much foul and low key and bullshit that, bro, he know once he step outside the confines of safety, he gonna get slaughtered, bro. He ain't gonna stand on no type of business, bro, at all. At all. At all. This ain't even like anybody around me like that, bro. They got the man. They can't operate like that around me, bro. That's something that ain't even something that you learn, bro. That's something that you born with. That's a whole gene that you born with. That ain't something that you learn, bro. His daddy's daddy had that shit in him. Ain't no real man doing that, bro. And I got to agree with the brother Anton Daniels, bro. Y'all niggas, we be scared to lose these women, bro. Ain't nothing scared to lose. Let me prove a point to y'all, bro. If you got a particular type of woman, bro, it's another woman out there that look just like her. Let me prove a point to y'all real quick. Just to prove a point. And I'm gonna wrap this shit up about this clown. Cause I don't really care about him getting robbed. I mean, this story should tell you everything you need to know. Old girl robbing him. This tell you that story tell you everything you need to know. Look here, man. Whatever girl you want that's out there, my boys, man, listen to me, man. Whatever girl you want, bro, it's somebody that look just like her. You know who this woman look like. This is the rookie from the Lions, Jahmyr Gibbs. You know who she look like. I ain't got to say the 304 name. Whatever chick you want, it's a girl that look just like her. You like big women, it's a girl that look just like the big bitch you want. You know, you got to know when a girl thirsty. You know the difference between dudes that get women and not even good women. Dudes that's good with women and not good with women. You want to know the biggest trait that they have that the other guys that don't have? They fearless, bro. They gonna go up and chop it up with 1,000 women. They might get turned down 1,000 times. You know what I'm saying? They gonna keep chopping it up. They gonna keep conversating with women. They gonna keep repetition. And 9 times out of 10, dudes like that usually don't even be the top tier dudes, bro. Whatever woman you want, it's a woman out there that look just like her, bro. You can't get her, I guarantee you it's another girl just like I see a girl on Facebook. I'm like, man, I want to get with her. Boo, 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 boo. Not turning around the gym, this girl looks just like her. Real talk. Miles out there sleep. Yeah, Miles. Real talk. It's a girl that looks, especially if she black. Man, shit, any man, dog, man, any of them. It's a girl look just like her, bro. Listen to me. Don't be scared to lose these women, bro. And if you got, man, don't feel ashamed. You got to be a homosexual or you got to get back on your feet financially. Hey, man, do what you got to do before she throw your ass out and start wearing or start, acting like she the shit and get it back on your feet and go do what you got to do. And don't let that shit happen again. But no matter what type of woman you out there, it's the one that looks just like her, bro. And as a man, you age with grace. A lot of these women, bro, they aging back. They age hard, bro. They age hard, so they on the shot clock, and a lot of these women don't even know it until they hit the wall. So hey, what is it? Use her. She using you. Use her. Hey, if she loyal and she the shit and she the truth. I mean, for sure, wife her up, bro. Because just like you can change her out, bro. Hey, true. But then again, you got all type of diseases out here. You got all type of sack chasers, bitches trying to set you up. You know what I'm saying? She might look good, then she might stink. The box might be trash. The sex might be trash. I mean, at the end of the day, man, you ain't gonna find a perfect broad. But if you can get loyalty and cleanliness and all that shit, cool. Ain't no perfection though. But dog, for you let a woman play in your face and cheat on you, and you know what's happening, or what's going down under your nose, bro. She don't respect you, bro. Especially if she knows you know. She know you know. and you don't bring it up, she don't respect you, bro. No matter how much money you got or how little money you got, that she don't respect you, bro. And DJ Academics girl, I don't know if it's the same one that finessed him out the money. She knew before that he was a sucker, but if she didn't know or she needed to be reconfirmed to that, well, she didn't find out he a sucker. You can find a woman that look just like her and better, bro, or on the same level. I'm telling y'all, when a woman play in your face and cheat on you, you take them back, man. Bare minimum, you just dog them bitches out. That's it. You use them for what they good for. Food stamps, hit it when you feel like it, or then again, you just, don't just cut them off. Some women is like that. Some women you just got to cut it off, right or wrong. And I guarantee if you cut a bitch off cold turkey, bro, and don't sell her nothing, if you want to spend a block on her, I guarantee you can spend a block on her. Even if she would another nigga, you can spend a block on her. For sure. Trust me. Especially black women, they love toxicity. They love that toxic shit. Remember, girl told me, if you ever cut me off and don't talk to me again, it's not, man. But you know how many times I did that to her, bro? She told me, oh, just do something to me when you just do that. Like, bro, everything you think is right in a relationship, do the opposite, especially dealing with black women. Listen to your boy. Oh boy, I've been waiting for this. He said, don't ever come for Drake if you slide with Mos Def out of all rappers. Mos Def is a better rapper than he is. He more hip hop than him. Like at the end of the day, bro, that's crazy. You ain't even old enough to be in this conversation. You see how they get, oh, don't ever come for Drake, man. Drake, the one that wear fingernails, the one that let Puffy beat his ass and put him in the sling, the one he let the rapper that he let somebody piss on him. Oh, your favorite rapper let niggas pee on him. Drip, drip, drip. I wanna piss on you. Drip, drip, drip. Wanna use your face as a porta potty on your face. Drip, drip, drip. Man, nigga, hit one if your favorite rapper got pissed on. Easy. A middle road model creation. Easy E on the stage. Dope. I ain't never heard Easy E let nobody piss on him. I ain't never heard Easy E let somebody drip, drip, drip. Bench players talking like starters. I hate starters from he can say whatever you want to say, but he ain't right it probably. Bobby Brown was the first Drake. I can't say that because Bobby Brown ain't fucking rap. LL Cool J was the first Drake. Come on now. He said when you in pop or R&B, it's necessary to cross over, but I think in rap, if you in it for the craft, you should. Well, look here. Everybody in it for the money. It take money to make records. It take money to do studio time. It take, everybody take money for that jewelry. So at the end of the day, everybody eventually probably gonna cross over. And the ones that don't, Currency, it's a handful of rappers that don't. And I think a lot of rappers that don't cross over is just they don't want to sell their soul. Has Nas really created a crossover record? I mean, you could say, I know I want to be but that's really more educational. Jay-Z at the end of the day, he was just too big not to. Eminem, he didn't have a choice. He naturally crossed over. Really, you can kind of say Pac really didn't, but he just was such a phenomenon, and Diddy kind of made Biggie make certain type of music. So, I mean, you can park your car you want to, man. If you born, mid 90s or after, man, you really shouldn't be having you really shouldn't say nothing. If you wasn't alive when All Eyes on Me came out, when Me Against the World came out, when you wasn't alive when Chubb Rocks made Treat Me Right, with Black Sheep, man, you can get with this. You shouldn't really be talking. When they made Where I'm From, you shouldn't be talking. If you don't know Fredro Starr and Sticky Fingers from the rap group Onyx, I don't think you really should be conversating in this. He said, Chin Beats, he said, but why get offended when you say you're pop? What's wrong with pop music? We need to stop thinking in genres. Hip hop is a culture, not a genre. Yeah, it's a culture. It is. And at the end of the day, it's just offensive. It's kind of like niggas saying you from the hood and then, nigga, you from the suburbs. That's how people take it. I mean, pop gonna make a lot of money. I mean, I ain't saying it's a bad thing. Ain't nobody making rap music for real right now that's really on the radio. I mean, J. Cole to make something there every now and again. I mean, just this current, ain't nobody making rap music right now for real. You know, you got L.A. Russell, you know, or La Russell, whatever you call it, but he really ain't mainstream. They're not allowing mainstream rap really to be on the radio. Alex, what's going on? Ain't really rapping no more. Never forget Kanye holding ribs in the back of the limo for the white boy. Hey, at the end of the day, Kanye got all the signs. I'm gonna be quiet before I start on Kanye. I ain't gonna do it. He said, you know, so you wouldn't put Kanye and Puff on. You would put Kanye because he worked with other man. Niggas stole. They had songs. He took niggas' whole songs and rapped them. What are you talking about? Yes. If you take a nigga whole song, a whole verse, maybe I'll let you get away with a verse as a rap producer. He took niggas' whole songs. Mike Disner's the one really producing all that shit too. He took niggas' whole songs. He's a great producer, arranger. Yeah. Being a rapper doesn't necessarily make you hip hop either. I disagree with that. It does. I disagree with that. And I know you probably say, well, what about Tech Nine? He's still hip hop. No matter how far left you think he is, he's still hip hop. Christian rap, no matter how far right or left you think it is, it's still hip hop. So I disagree with that. He said, "Why would an R&B singer get treated? Because it's different. Your vocal talent and how you sing something is different. It's more based on your vocal talent. When you rap, yes, you know, vocally you have a sound. When you rap doesn't right. The rules of rap doesn't go parallel with the rules of other genres. It's all about you writing it. That's why Kendrick Lamar came with that song off To Pimp a Butterfly. He said, I promise I wouldn't tell, but y'all sharing bars like y'all stay in a 2-man cell, a bottom bunk in a 2-man cell, whatever you said. That's true. If you ain't write it, you can't be considered an MC. You can't be considered a top rapper. You can be a pop rapper. Annie Mary, not a good singer. I mean, yeah, she not. But that's why I made the comparison with Kanye. She's a great artist. Mariah Carey couldn't sing the shit that Aunt Mary sing. Wouldn't sound the same. Wouldn't sound as good. And she definitely can't do what Mariah can do. The music was spirit of blackness. The industry took and broke down the genres and created divisions of society. Any music got genres in it, though. Damn near. Any type of music. You know, you got hard rock, metal rock, whatever you want to go, soft rock. Pretty sure country got genres in it. Hip hop rap got genres in it. You got trap rap, you had gangster rap, you have, you know, some little bit of positive rap. You had what you call that shit? You had like the pop rap, the dancing rap, the gimmick rap. You know, you had differences. You had different type of raps. All genres are black. I mean, yeah, I'm not gonna get into that. You know, rock and roll definitely. I don't know the history of country, so I can't speak on country. Ain't Swift worth $1 billion this till this year, man. She sold her masters or her publishing. So at the end of the day, you know, you in your prime and you selling your music, you know, at the end of the day, they can say you worth something. That don't mean shit. Don't mean you got it. Cat Williams they say I'm worth this. I'm walking around with that in my pocket, and my money in my pocket. Lil Wayne they say I'm worth this. He said, I ain't got that. Net worth is if you die and they liquidate your shit assets most of the time for artists. It's really what you worth if your ass is dead. You know what I'm saying? That's really what you worth if your ass is dead. That's pretty much how I break it down into argue. He said, I'm not doing all over girl. Hey, I mean, at the end of the day, you don't even know what rap is, bro. You don't even know the elements of rap. We ain't gonna talk to nobody that's a Cowboy fan. Y'all niggas already down. And then you born in like 2001, so your comments will be skipped over. One honor salute. He said, I'm 22 and well aware of the Most Def is a way better rapper than. At the end of the day, Drake is a bigger artist. Bigger is not necessarily better. But let's go to what DJ Akademiks. I've been with a guy dog touch. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I've been with a guy dog touched up. How many niggas I would have got jumped in the industry, dog? Man, yeah, I wouldn't be built for that. Once again, I can't play the audio. They tripping, they tripping on me. Um, but you say Drake is pop to me. This is what Most Def said. He said, in a sense, like if I was in Target in Houston, this shit was funny though. And I heard Drake's song and it feels like a compatible with shopping. Or as you know, shopping with the edge. In certain instances, it's likable. So many products. Look at all these SKUs. I love them all. This is great. The new Drake, do you hear it? I mean, he's basically saying that he crossed over. And gotta remember, 20, 30 years ago, that was taboo to cross over. Do y'all remember the Wu-Tang album, Wu-Tang Forever? And they had the skit about rappers crossing over and stealing their shit. You got to understand. I think Nori did an interview with I don't know who he's interviewing, but he was talking about how Capone still lives in the 90s. A lot of these dudes just still live. This is what it used to be. I remember on The Wire when Bodie said, well, man, when Avon got locked up and Marlo took over the West Side, and Bodie said, man, if this was the old days, what Slim Charles tell him? He said, this ain't the old days. If you want my advice, he said, man, I don't want your advice. He said, this was the old days. Bodie was like, if this was the old days. Slim Charles said, it ain't. Slim Charles said, it ain't the old days. And he right. People, at the end of the day, everything, used to, or you had to write it. If you produced it, you had to arrange it, or you had to make the beat, or you had to engineer it, or you had to pin it. You had to, that's, at the end of the day, man, the talent, back then, it's not the talent now. It's not. That's why everybody sound the same. Those are the people that's selling out. Back before they really created those white gatekeepers, anybody come in and make music and go down to the radio station and oh, this hot, this that. Woo, 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 woo. Now they picking and choosing. These artists they putting out now is hot ass. Drake is so much better than everybody else because you can understand what the fuck what he's saying. And he Jewish. People tend to forget that. Am I a fan? I ain't really listened to an album for real, since Views. But at the end of the day, as an artist, your music has to mature though. So y'all gonna say, well, he should just do an all rap album and do it for the hood. What all them other white people gonna say? Or is all these other people what the record label's gonna say? He making music that make money. He ain't doing nothing no different than anybody else in the rap game are doing. So I defend him on that. Look at the Migos when they first came out. I'd rather be rich than famous. Higgity, higgity, hoogity, hoogity, hoogity. Look at Ray Sherman when they came out. No Flex, Zone. Now listen to their music. Totally different. Is it all maturation? Absolutely not. It's all about making that money. When you get these deals and you take this lifestyle, you get some jewelry, you got to maintain it. You got to pull yourself out of debt with the record label. You got to maintain it. Drake making money. He making money. You think Drake care about the integrity of something that's integrity of hip hop has already been compromised? He didn't compromise the integrity of hip hop. He didn't do that shit. Let's keep it real. Drake ain't destroy the integrity of hip hop by crossing over. When Lil Wayne was wearing, piercing his face and partying like a rock star, and he was doing all that shit. Wayne found out, hey, if I cross over, I can make a bunch of money. I would have did this shit years ago. Wayne said, you know what, man? I paid my dues. I gave y'all card for 500 degrees. I gave y'all Carter 1. I gave y'all Carter 2. I gave y'all real hip hop shit. I gotta go get that money. And I ain't mad at it. The only thing I can really say is Drake really never gave us a Carter 1 or Carter 2 or 500 degrees. He's always been a pop rapper, but that's his personality, bro. Like you can't expect him to say, the block is hot. The block is hot. You can't expect him to do that. You can't expect him to have the drought is over or dedication 1, dedication. He ain't that type of rapper. Yeah, you could put that nigga next to Ross and he could do Lord Knows and hold his own. But his identity is not that for 12 to 15 or 10 to 15 tracks on the album. That's just not who he is. He will be robbing himself of a lot of money, and he'll be robbing his fans of a lot of his God-given talent. I'm gonna be a real nigga and give up millions. Currency is one in a million type of artist. I refused the majors and kept my promise. Smoke bamboo. What do you say? Smoke bamboo in the Bahamas. Come on, man. Currency said, I ain't selling my asshole. That's what it boiled down to. Now Drake might not do that because his people, they run the industry. We just know what it is. But some people be like, nah, man, I ain't selling out. You know what I'm saying? Drake going with the consumer woman to go with. When you get that big, at this point, the only thing I would say that he made a mistake of not giving us a true rap album, at least two rap albums out the gate. But that's A&Rs. That's, we need you to do this. This is your image. That's the only mistake he really made. But also, when you come out doing a certain thing, it's hard to make the switch. It's hard to make that switch when you come out. Imagine DMX. Yeah, nigga. DMX. Are we ready? And then he come out here. You know what I'm saying? Like Drake. I can't even think of a Drake song that he's singing on. I don't really listen to the nigga. Hotline Bling or DMX trying to do Hotline Bling. You know what I'm saying? So Drake, I think he came out the right way. Showing his multi dimensions. But I think if he would have gave niggas two or three rap albums, not mixtape, like 2 or 3 rap albums like Lil Wayne did, I think they couldn't really say anything about him. Because Jay-Z went through that maturation process. Wayne went through that maturation process. Even DMX, to a certain extent, he went through a small gentrification. In that process where he went to kind of is going down, like he had little kind of, softer, edgier songs. You know what I'm saying? Drake just never was like, okay, let's just give us bars for 12 to 15 tracks, 10 to 15 tracks. Let's go bars. He never gave you that. And then, and I think that's his mistake. Then niggas couldn't nitpick. Now what they gonna nitpick? Okay, you could say, oh, Lil Wayne only did this, but Lil Wayne gave y'all a foundation of rap. He like, man, I gotta go get my money. Drake can say, well, you know what? I did this. I forgot y'all love me when I was spitting this. I had to go get my money. I had to mature. I'm not living that life no more. That's what he should have gave people. And he saw him getting beat up by Diddy and getting pissed on. Yeah, and he got pissed on, man. That shit wild. He said L Cool J and Drake shouldn't be in the same shit. Oh, it was amazing. No, hold on. LL was getting clowned for shit that he was doing with the ladies, going back to Cali with the champagne bottles and laying with his shirt off and all the sex appeal shit. Even before he made that transformation in the 90s, people was talking about, was clowning LL for the shit that Drake was doing. We're not talking about rap. We just talking about the image. 99% of your fans wear high heels. So at the end of the day, that is what it is. He said Jadakiss never really crossed over. Consistent, nice little fan base. I mean, Jadakiss, the Wu-Tang. I mean, you could say Method Man kind of crossed over, but Method Man don't have a crossover album. Method Man crossed over with his personality and music. So the Wu-Tang ain't never crossed over. Redman. But Wu-Tang, he made Wu-Tang forever talking about shit that's stealing your shit and crossing over. Wu-Tang is the prime example of building a hardcore fan base, but doing crossover numbers damn near. Yeah, Jadakiss never crossed over, but then again, that's why people turn around and say, well, Jadakiss never they'll turn around and say, well, Jadakiss never had he never had a what you call it? A great album or a classic album. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it is what it is. He never sold out. And in my opinion, I would say that to be true. That's fine. Got a lot of great music though. Look at somebody like, Ghostface Killer. He got, great albums. I think he got a few classic albums that, not outside of Wu-Tang people don't talk about because they got banned off the radio. They never really crossed over. I think, Philadelphia Freeway was a classic of mine. That's my opinion. Some people may disagree. That's my opinion. Philadelphia Freeway was a great album, by the way, by Freeway. Free. Ooh. You know what I'm saying? Benny Siegel has some great albums. Never went platinum. So part of going platinum, you got to cross over to a different genre. Yeah, one of my many popular opinions that Pac wasn't a good rapper. Just that's cap. I'm not gonna. You said you're 22 years old. That's cap. I just seen Tech Nine over the weekend. He came out before Kevin Gates. They should have had him go last. Kevin Gates was kind of yeah. When you go after Tech Nine, Nick, what you expect? Tech Nine a whole different. Him and the brother Lynch and all them niggas bring a whole different type of energy, bro. That's why people don't like to go after Busta Rhymes. You heard that Bill Bellamy story about how they had Coolio when he dropped Gangsta Paradise, rest in peace. You know, they had Coolio close the show out, you know, and Busta Rhymes shut that shit down. He had Busta go before him. Plus, Tech Nine is an OG, and he's really been doing shit since the 90s, bro. And the rap concerts and rock and roll concerts the same night. Yeah, Tech Nine, man, just spitters. Comparable to shopping music. Yeah, I mean, hey, I think he pretty much saying it's a feel good type of music. People forget, man. DMX said he called him a female rapper. Drake mama is Jewish. The pick in from him since he was on Nickelodeon. DeGrasse interviewed him. He was talking about his love for music. He said Drake ain't destroyed hip hop. I give him. No, he did not. No, he did not. What destroyed hip hop was them knocking off Biggie and Pac. That was the beginning of it. Then they could do what the hell they want to do. He said Lil Wayne is partial to blame, especially with all these new rappers. I just leave that. I mean, I said, yeah, he partially to blame, but at the end of the day, bro, man, all childhood stars are mentally messed up. Name one that ain't. And you can't say Nick Cannon because Nick Cannon said he was grown. He was 18 when he started Nickelodeon. Drake Small Hat ancestors played a part in rap. You can want to say he played a part in it. I think he capitalized off of it. It wasn't hit. I mean, it was long destroyed before he came in there. So I ain't gonna put that evil on him. I mean, yeah, is he a catalyst? I mean, I guess you can. The German Tiny has destroyed hip hops. I mean, yeah. I mean, they wanted they didn't think it was gonna take off. Drake ain't hip hop. He's a product, and that's fine. He surpassed hip hop. He's a pop star. He surpassed it. That's fine. But he ain't never been real hip hop. It's fine. And that's okay. Because niggas don't buy albums. Or they don't stream them. Yeah, he's a celebrity. Every rapper, but the only problem I would say for him is coming out that he's stealing people's songs. But the biggest problem is this. The biggest problem is he never created enough of a rap foundation. Lil Wayne created a rap foundation. He satisfied the real hip hop guys. He satisfied the pop people. Lil Wayne satisfied. Jay-Z did the same thing. They satisfied everybody on all fronts. Drake never satisfied. He never got certified by real MCs and his peers. They never solidified. He never solidified himself as a true rapper. Hey, I ain't mad at it. Drake smart. He know women mostly purchase music tickets and merch. But then again, that don't buy respect from your male counterparts or from males. They don't buy respect. These males today, yeah, but his male counterparts, they don't buy the respect. It don't. You think a nigga like Meek Mills would ever try to go at Biggie, Pac? Like, you out your mind. Jay-Z didn't even have the respect of a Biggie and Pac. You know what I'm saying? A KRS-One. How many niggas really went at the Wu-Tang Clan? It was 1,000 of them niggas, but you get what I'm saying. How many niggas really went at Big Daddy Kane and Rakim? Yeah, they tried to pit them against each other, but there ain't nothing really. I mean, it was respect. You had one guy that was about getting the women. Once again, Big Daddy Kane. You had a motherfucker that was just a spitter, the street spitter like Rakim. You guys niggas that saying the same thing about Big Daddy Kane they can say the same thing about Big Daddy Kane and Drake. But the thing about it is, Big Daddy Kane spit hot fire. Dylan. Big Daddy Kane can fucking rap. You ain't gonna just walk up on Big Daddy Kane and not get these motherfucking bars, nigga. He established a rap foundation. Drake never established a rap foundation. And when he didn't do that, that's why Lil Wayne get respect. I'm going to keep saying it. He established a rap foundation. Some guys really never, deviate from that. Juvenile, for the most part, he had some catchy songs here and there, but the nigga was a street rapper. BG, street rapper. Big Thomas, Manny Fresh, and them, street rapper. Lil Boosie, street rapper. Those guys are respected. You know what I'm saying? And obviously he from Canada too. I think that hurt his case. But they respect it. T.I., man, hey, you gotta respect it. Little Flip, you gotta respect it. Guys like Lil Kiki, Chameleonaire, Paul Wall, Slim Thug, respect it. Mike Jones, respect it. It might be a little bit gimmicky, but you had to respect it. You go out to LA, Dom Kennedy, going back to Nocturnal, you had to respect it. Mac Dre, E40, Too Short, Rapping Forte, you had to respect it. You know what I'm saying? Fabulous, Long Run. His first album might have been his only classic album. I ain't talking about hip hop's. Had to respect it. Had to respect it. Mos Def got one of the greatest motherfucking rap songs of all time. Miss Fat Booty, man, that's a fucking classic. LL was a walk so Drake can crawl. He walked and got bombed on. They threw rocks at this nigga, man. He got stoned while he was walking and crawling. He was an innovator. Drake, at best album, if you're reading this too late, rapped most of the album. Most. No commercial rap. Niggas want to hear that, Lord knows, for 10 tracks at least. On 2 or 3 albums. He's been straight off that. Look at Lil Wayne did on Carter 1 and Carter 2. That's what niggas want. I think Lil Wayne felt like he had to do that. In the mixtape run, he had to do it. That's what solidified Lil Wayne as a rap legend. And Carter 3 solidified him as a popular. And he probably would have been bigger than that if he didn't get the baby wasn't so honorary. How can you take somebody that you helped groom as a son and hold him back over some money? Just let you know what type of nigga he is. Lil Wayne should have been able to do whatever he wanted to do. If he asked motherfucking Baby for his right ear, Baby should be willing to cut his right ear and give it off to that boy. This is why you got people that's basically saying that can't no man, raise no kid and love it like they own. You know what I'm saying? But then again, you got fathers that'll do some hoe ass shit like that to their kids. LL Cool J got cracked on, but nobody denied that he can spit and is a top MC. Well, once again, he's another guy, Drizzy, that established that he can rap. And he can battle rap. So he can defend himself. You know what I'm saying? Drake didn't, he went at Meek Mill, but Meek Mill didn't really defend himself. But when he went to Pusha T, man, I seen this video of Pusha T, bro, man. If I'm Drake, I'm defending, I'm going right at Pusha T right now. Him carrying that purse at the Louis Vuitton runway, red flag. Freeway say, put on the beat. Cassie just spoke about that in the Art of Dialogue. He said that he admitted that he's like, Freeway ain't no battle rapper. So he admitted that. He's like, Freeway ain't no battle rapper. But Cassidy ain't got no album better than Philadelphia Freeway. Jay-Z was like, oh, that nigga can't make another album. That shit too good. It might be better than my shit. Yeah, I'm not going to that. Wu-Tang artists low-key had dope songs for the ladies. One example, you got Ice Cream. You got Camille, Kame. That shit was dope. Capadonna killed that. That was on Iron Man. Yeah, they did. But they still did it in a thuggish, dope way. Wu-Tang is dope. He said, Wu-Tang motherfuckers. Wu-Tang. He said it was just Tech 9 by himself. That shit was 20, 30 minutes. Yeah, that man Tech 9, bro. That's why that nigga still able to tour. That motherfucker turn it up every night. Yeah. If you use it, if you don't use it, you lose it. What's your unpopular hip-hop opinion? I don't feel like popular giving until you say, I don't like Lil Wayne. Everybody know that. But I respect him as a rapper. But unpopular opinion. Juvenile better than Lil Wayne? That's, I guess. That's the only outlandish one I really got. Maybe I thought Rick Ross Port of Miami was a classic. That might be his only classic album. That'd be about it. Oh, I always thought Big Boy is better than Andre 3000. That was just my preference. But I'm a real Outkast fan. Dope boys in the Cadillac. Uh, yeah, that's probably my real most outlandish ones are those. You know, I know the South got a problem with Mobb Deep. I think as far as duos go, Outkast and Mobb Deep, I think they might be, you know, as far as actual duos, not like just like if Styles P and Jadakiss went on like a real album run, I would consider them that. But just actual duo, like duos, not groups. Yeah, they probably one top two or somewhere in my top five. Not producer rap, just two rappers duos. You know, EPMD got to be somewhere in there. Um, but yeah, Mobb Deep is mad underrated, bro. And my Prodigy's you know, solo album was mad underrated too, man. So yeah. But yeah, my popular opinion. Juvie over but I grew up in a different era though. I grew up on when Juvenile was that nigga though. You know, you gotta understand. Like I grew up like G Code 400 degrees. I'm gonna bake a cake, nigga. You know, I grew up on that shit, G Code, bro. Project English, shit like that. I grew up on that. You know what I'm saying? So and I always thought Big Boy was better than I always liked his rhyme pattern better than Andre 3000, but you know, that was just my opinion. He said, man, he said I made it at the he said he barely made it at the end of the month, like you barely made the B team. Ooh, man, he killed the Youngblood song too. He said like Hail Marys and field goals. I was put here to drill hoes. Like, man, my nigga Big Boy should be spitting some fire ass shit, nigga. He said, I'm colder than a polar bear's toenails. Oh, hell no. Here we go talking that shit. Oh, that nigga was. And I thought that the speaker box was better than the Love Below. The Love Below just had the Drake effect because he was singing and shit. But man, the speaker box, that bitch spawned some classics off that bitch, man. That had some classics on that, bro. But I prefer the rapping style. It's pretty much preference. I buy music when I'm not downloading or purchasing any vinyls of Drake music. I mean, shit, they might be worth something one day. Vinyls, you got to order vinyls. He said Leo DiCaprio may be the only normal child star. Yeah, yeah. Don't he date all the young likes? I guess that's not. I can't really say that's it. The reason rappers from the South F with Drake is because his daddy's from Memphis. Yeah, you and Jay Prince got his back and all that stuff. So yeah. Jay Prince told him not to respond to Pusha T. I don't blame Pusha T, man. Yeah, clips. Yeah, that's one of my favorite duos too. They up there for me too. Lord Willing and the album after that, I'm mad as hell. Them niggas stopped making music, bro. Cause them first two, man, Lord Willing was my shit, boy. Man, I love the Clips, man. The Clips, man. Yeah, the Clips, yeah, I love them boys, man. Those are my guys, man. Clips, Ludacris, Drake is an actor. I mean, yeah. Not a true rapper. Biggie is the most popular rapper of all time. Drake, I can't say he the most popular rapper of all time, but I mean, I can't I'm not gonna argue with you. But Juvenile underrated, lyrically. True. She said, you know, CJ, I guess I've listened to 30 years worth of music. Tupac, and man, you ain't listening. You listen, you what he say? You listening to Jimmy, but you can't hear Jimmy. You listening to Jimmy, but you can't hear Jimmy. Cause some of the references that Tupac saying, you couldn't have no idea what he's saying, bro. You couldn't have no idea because you know, man, some of the shit he was saying, bro. Come on, man. He saved a nigga life on one of them songs. I was just watching on the Art of Dialogue. He the one that exposed Haitian Jack as being and Jimmy Hitchman, Haitian Jack as being a snitch. But you couldn't really pick up on it because you know you didn't, like I said, you ain't living them day and times. It's the reason why Biggie really ain't respond to Pop. Most Def also did Brown Sugar with Take Diggs and Sanaa Lathan. Yeah. He's a great actor. Juvie can paint a picture with Juvie definitely underrated a storyteller. The best, yeah, Ghostface Killer, one of the best ones. Biggie, yeah, Pac, especially before he got angry. Juvenile definitely one of the best storytellers. If you listen to High, that's really a storytelling song. Little D got all you fucking them bras on. Oh man, you weren't supposed to not get the Reeboks, huh? That beat was cold. That beat was cold, low key though. Batty Fresh had the game on lock. He said he wanted New York respect when he went on the mixtape run. Oh yeah, Lil Wayne. Yeah. I mean, shit, he rapping with Joel Santana. Yeah, Joel's was nice. He's somebody who didn't reach his potential. What the game's been missing, that's like a little classic in my book too. I played that shit out. Drake and Meek put out some of the weakest that was weak as hell. Drake won like on back to back, but that was some corny shit. Yeah, that's your girl tour and it's you tour. I'm like, man, bro, what kind of shit is this? You know that beef ain't splitting outside of the booth. That's when you niggas outside of your truth. Niggas throwing rock signs outside of your coupe. Hey man, hey, that's probably my most underrated diss song of all time was Jay-Z's motherfucker Dig a Hole. He said the only time I went platinum was when my chain was around your neck. That's an actual fact. He said, why Hove talking to dude? Now you're like, oh, dog, why Hove talking to dude, man? Okay, there's another unpopular opinion. I like Kingdom Come by Jay-Z. This is my opinion. I like Kingdom Come by Jay-Z. Don't shoot me. Don't shoot me. I like Kingdom Come by Jay-Z. I like that album. I know some niggas sitting there right now, man. They like, boo, boo. Big Boy definitely was not that. That's just my opinion. He said in that first album, Southern Playalistic, he said that he wrote all his lyrics without the beat. So he said he at the dungeon in the garage, he wrote all the lyrics without the beat. He ended up buying the house and Airbnb-ing it out. Yeah, he said he wrote it without the beat. He had to make it fit. But that was a perfect blend for each other, to be honest. But man, that nigga just was something special to me, bro. That's one of my favorite rappers of all time, Big Boy. He was just something special. I remember they first crossed over after Equimini with Stankonia. I wasn't mad at it though. They gave us enough rap. Don't put a banger unless you bang a banger. Yeah. My dad said the same thing. He said, I don't think any of Drake vinyls would be worth it. Might be. You'd be surprised, bro. Vinyls ain't too popular. Dilla, Doom. Yeah, MF Doom. Did you know he was part of the KMD? What was it? KMD? His brother ended up getting killed from the group. You know, they had a couple songs. Grand Poobah was in the Peach Fuzz video. Peach Fuzz. Remember that joint? Yeah. He was in his brother got hit by a subway or a train or something like that from KMD. Yeah, his brother, and I think that's probably when he became MF Doom. They were practicing Muslims, because if you watch the Peach Fuzz video by Cam, I think it was KMD. It was, you know, they was Muslim, and I believe his brother got into an accident and got killed on a subway or something. You can look it up. He got killed. They got a couple fire ass songs. You know, and I think you know at that point when his brother's still alive, they were probably gonna try to go, you know, commercial a little bit. So I'm fortunate, bro. Griselda's nice as fuck though. Jay Dilla from Detroit. Pat Pusa, Crooked Eye. I like them both. But I'd probably say Crooked Eye. He had that song called Bosses Live It Up. That was my shit back in the day, bro. I played that song out. He said Hit Up was corny. This definitely wasn't corny. We're going to start skipping your comments. My stomach on 10 and it's 0 degrees outside. We about to go freeze. Most Def did Michael Jackson movie for real. Look it up. He said Juvie said you dig on hard now. Look at them little bros, huh? Support the channel. Hashtag $sign CJ Good 313. Yeah, KMD, my bad. I think what it was. Oh, man. Bruh, nigga, that bad dog. He said you got stuck in Magnolia on New Year's Eve, man. He said, man, oh, you ain't bring now. You want to be that shit was so basic concept, but that shit, niggas rapping like that now. I mean, he was just saying how younger dudes be. You got stuck in Melon? No, you can't breathe. And you gotta understand, man. You been in New Orleans. That shit small as shit too, dog. Small. New Orleans is not big at all. Fotex salute. He said, CJ, the hip hop shot callers need to decide what's real. Man, it's too late, man. It's too late now, bro. You took the white man's money. You know what I'm saying? When you took the white man's money, you know, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. So, but yeah, it is what it is, man. But hey, that's all I got, man. I ain't gonna get on Drake too much. Appreciate y'all. This being the Hip Hop 101 playlist. You go listen to it or listen to it on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music, Google Podcasts. I'm everywhere, man. Just hit the link tree. You want to donate to the channel? Cash App, $ CJ Good 313. Roll the bottom screen, PayPal link in the description. Venmo CJ Good 313. All that's in the description or it's in the link tree. Appreciate the love, support, peace.